It was in a quiet little town in the middle of a snowy landscape. White flakes slowly fell from the sky, covering the roofs of houses and creating a peaceful atmosphere that was suitable for the pre-Christmas period. People in the city were at ease and expected joyful holidays. Among them was a little boy named Peter. He was a quiet boy with curious eyes that sparkled at the memory of Christmas presents. He had a favorite tradition that he enjoyed every year. On the eve of Christmas Day, he went to the forest to find a suitable tree for Christmas decorations. This time, however, he decided to go a little further, deeper into the forest, where he usually did not venture. As Peter's footsteps sounded quieter and quieter on the fresh snow, he suddenly saw a lonely house in the middle of a mysterious light. It had wooden walls and the remains of a burning fire smoldered in the chimney. Peter thought this might be a good place to warm up before continuing on his journey. He entered the house and smelled a strange smell that was not familiar to him. There seemed to be some mysterious smell in the room, but Peter ignored it. After a while looking around, he saw an old lady sitting by the fireplace. She had black eyes that shone too brightly. "Welcome, little boy," the old lady addressed him with a mysterious smile. "What brings you to my humble abode?" Peter was involuntarily startled, but he quickly realized that it was just a harmless old lady. He answered her respectfully and explained his intention to find a suitable tree for decorations. "My dear," whispered the old lady, "there's more to this forest than just trees. It has its secrets, which are revealed only to those who have the courage to discover them." Peter looked into her eyes with an interested look and said, "Please tell me what secrets this forest hides." The old lady handed him a small wooden box with a smile. "In it, you will find the key that will open the door to these secrets. But be careful, young friend. All is not as it seems." Peter took the box and began to doubt whether he should continue. However, his curiosity and enthusiasm for the Christmas adventure overcame all doubts. He promised the old lady that he would return and went deeper into the forest with the jingle of the key in his hand. Along the way, he discovered strange tracks in the snow that trailed behind him. They had a strange shape, as if they belonged to some intangible beings. He ignored them and continued on. When he reached the place where the trees were beginning to thicken, he discovered the gate the old lady had mentioned. He opened the gate and entered the mysterious world that opened before him. The trees were tall and thick. The snowy branches formed an impressive backdrop. Peter continued on until he came to a clear spot in the middle of the forest where a lonely old house stood. The windows were dark, but smoke was billowing from the chimney. He entered the house to find no one inside, except for an old record player that spontaneously started playing Christmas tunes. Peter sat down at the table and looked around when suddenly a mysterious whisper was heard. He followed the sound and realized it was coming from the books on the shelves. He opened one of them and read an old Christmas fable. As he finished reading the last words, he heard soft footsteps behind him. He turned and saw the same intangible beings following his tracks. They were the ghosts of past Christmas holidays that were trapped in the forest, and he freed them by opening the gate. However, they were ghosts with dark eyes and a mysterious look. Peter tried to run, but the ghosts surrounded him and began to slowly surround him. They had mysterious powers that inspired fear. When he seemed to be swallowed up, an old lady appeared with the same mysterious smile she had when they met. "My dear," whispered the old lady, "your courage and curiosity brought you here. But remember that not all that is mysterious is good. The spirits of this forest are free, but you cannot change their dark hearts." With these words, the ghosts disappeared, and the house returned to silence. Peter woke up on the floor of the house, and there was nothing around him, only an empty room and Christmas tunes from the record player. He made his way back through the forest, where he found no trace of the old house or gate. Everything he experienced seemed to be a dream. But curiosity and mysterious memories of the mysterious Christmas house remained in his heart. He returned home to find his family by the Christmas tree. Although he tried to share his adventure, no one believed him. However, Peter realized that some secrets are better left untangled, and he enjoyed Christmas with his family to the ringing of Christmas bells and joyful laughter.